Well, hello, fish nerd.
Hello, dear mouse. Oh,
Hello.
wonderful Saturday night.
It is. It's been one heck of a week. How have you been this week?
Probably almost as busy as you,
Yeah.
but
I
but
just,
not near as many catastrophes.
yeah, I've had a lot of catastrophes this week. Oh, hey, Juju. Hey, April. Hey, Sean. Hey, Craig's Catfish Cave and the Zen Ginger. Thank you all for
Yes,
being
hello
here.
everybody.
So,
I'm not
no
I'm
one
not
has,
too privy on chat, but I'll pull up the phone and try to follow on that.
that might be an easier way to go because
Yeah,
the stream chat's a little, it's a lot sometimes. Oh, so no one else has gone through my deck today, so that's a good thing.
good.
It's been a crazy. So, apparently, it's carpenter bees. They have
Carpenter
attacked.
bees.
Yeah,
Fun.
yeah. It's not just us. It's like my neighbors are all seeing like damage to theirs now that they're looking since our mishap. So yeah, it's we've apparently been swarmed with them probably since last summer.
Yeah. Now I'm waiting for somebody to go through my deck. Not because of any bees or bugs or anything. It's just that it was built extremely cheap.
I can relate. I think that's one part of my problem is how cheaply built mine was, and two, how old it
The
is.
bracing is all 2x4s, and the decking is 1x4s.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it looks nice, or at least it looked nice when I got the place.
Ah, so yeah, none of my projects that I was going to work on this week, absolutely none of them got finished. So, uh,
I got one of mine done.
oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
look at
you
those
can
guys!
see into the tank.
Look at that! Look at those guys! Hey, those guys look familiar.
I can't imagine why.
I think their brethren are in my tank.
Yep, yours came from the same group, and just by the luck of the net, any of those guys could have been in your tank. Oh, and the Rams
Oh,
have come up front.
oh man, one day I will have some Rams. Those guys are just too pretty. Let's see if we can make that a little bigger. Um, how do I do this? I used to know how to do this. Nope.
You're bigger.
Aha, now you're bigger, and we're both bigger.
Okay, that works.
Nope.
Oh, and look, one
I think
one
I
of
like
the
the other way.
baby longfin albinos is all over the wood back there.
Oh, one day I will have some of those too. Hey, that lace plant looks like the piece of lace plant I have too. Just mine's not as big as yours.
And that one actually is a sibling of
Not yet,
yours as
anyway.
well.
I'm working on it.
And that lace plant,
Let me get my camera going. Let's see if we can have two cameras going at the same time here.
sure, what? Ooh, there we go.
Try to get some of
Twice the
the
fun.
the new friends to come out and say hey, but I don't think they're going to right now. We have a new pleco, a new baby pleco in here, and a bunch of new endlers because all the endlers that were in the other tank got put into this tank. And the snails are going to come out of this tank tomorrow. And
Okay.
there's shrimp in here, and hopefully the Corys don't have a snack. Hey, Teresa. Red Laser,
Mr. Wifey.
everybody's joined. How y'all doing?
Well, here, let me see if I can add a little excitement to mine. Throw their food in. There they go.
Did I lose my mic? Can y'all hear me? Am I just talking to
I
myself?
hear you.
Okay, cool. Just checking. Just checking.
Juju dueling tanks. I like that. Well, see, hers is a
Hey,
pretty tank.
Deshaun.
Mine's a
That is
working
cool. I
tank.
don't know how I did it. I just figured that out. So,
Yeah, mine's just a working tank. Not necessarily pretty, but it
um,
works.
so yes, this tank is still pretty much the same because I'm working on the other ones, and this is the only one that we can watch right now because I decided to tear them all down and start again. Well, except for the angelfish tank. That tank is still got the angelfish in it,
Well, yeah. Oh my.
which
I
you know
haven't seen that red
came
pleco.
from
That's a
Fish Nerd
calico.
Comics. So, oh, your little plecos are coming up.
Yeah, it's a little calico. I was told that he was
Solar
very
powered fish
adamant.
are great. They don't need batteries or electricity.
No.
I need to get some more solar powered fish. Mine are still running on electric lights. Hey, Foxy. This is
Foxy.
really a thrown together live stream tonight, y'all. We are just hanging out, just chilling. My
Yep.
week went all kinds of upside down. And I had projects to do. None of them got done. Like literally none of them got done. I was supposed to go get sand, did not get sand. I was supposed to get the tanks broken down. That didn't happen. I'm gonna work on that tomorrow. Uh, it started with the fact that I did not realize that there was a holiday this week because
I
it is
didn't
such a
either.
newer holiday that it's a new official government holiday, and not remembering that it's a holiday. I didn't remember the banks were going to be closed, which meant that they were going to process things differently. It just kind of puts a corkscrew in everything.
Oh yeah. I had Tuesday off and they called me Tuesday and said, tomorrow's a
And
holiday. What? Oh, really?
yeah, that holiday really messed me up in a lot of ways because payments got processed early and payments that needed to be processed didn't get processed. So it was a big conundrum. So that happened. And then after we get all that fixed, oh my goodness, my husband comes home. The serpentine belt in the car snapped. But we got real lucky because it snapped as he was turning onto our street. So he literally just had to coast down the street and into the driveway. I mean, he couldn't have gotten luckier on that one. Um,
But he might have gotten luckier had it just,
so we get
snapped
that fixed.
driveway.
Really great mobile mechanic comes out, doesn't charge us an arm and a leg, which I'm really shocked about. And we get it fixed like within 4 hours. Car fixed on the road, running again, good to go. Never freaking happens. So I'm like, okay, it's cool. That's took care of that, took care of that. So finally, I'm gonna get started on my projects that I'm now a couple days behind of because fixing all of the mishaps, right?
Right.
And we go to leave to go to the store to pick up the sand for the tanks and the other stuff that I needed. And one of the kids goes outside and they step on the deck and they go through it. Boom. And I heard it happen. I didn't see it happen. One kiddo's at the car, putting the stuff in the car. One kiddo's going out to the car. They went through it, and I'm in the house. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what just happened? And I thought
That
someone
did
fell on the
not sound good.
steps. And so we go, we get everything checked out. They did get a cut. They got a couple stitches. Nothing was broke. They were fine. Uh, Spent most of the night at the ER, just making sure that their leg wasn't broken or anything. And then today we get home and it's just hot. So today was just miserably hot. But not humid, so that was a plus. But yeah, it's been a crazy week. So tomorrow we're gonna get started on the projects. So
I hope
hopefully
to
by
as
this
well.
time next week I will have stuff to show y'all
And the
because we
next
are gonna
time
be moving
I
the
fire up this
snailies, the rest of the
camera,
snails
I
out of
might have
here,
another tank too.
and so the snails are getting a new snail tank. Um, we added some shrimp in here into this tank. Thank you, Zen Ginger. I appreciate that. Yes,
Oh
please
yeah, yeah, yeah.
do those
Everyone lick
YouTubey
the
things for
button.
me. So yeah, we're just hanging out, chilling tonight, and
Oh
watching
my.
some fish tanks.
And I'm seeing a major glare from my windows on the other side of the room, and I have no curtains over it, so I can't do a thing about it. Hang on.
Oh,
Let's see if I can
and
adjust the camera.
oh,
That's a
now that
little
little
better.
cave over there is pretty neat on Fish Nerd's side. I need to get one of those for in the tank. I have barrels. I need to get my barrels in the tank. That is coming. And I think I'm starting to get a cold.
Oh no.
So on top of it all, I'm getting a summer cold.
No, 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 no colds.
It is the never-ending tank. It just keeps going and going and going.
Just think. I get off of I get working. I could
Oh, this angelfish are
stream
so
the ever
pretty.
never ending tank. Big one
I am
downstairs
so
is
jealous of
only
his
6 foot
rams.
long.
Fish Nerd, are you still with us? Did we
I'm
lose your
here.
audio?
Did I get quiet? How about now? Oh no. Work, 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 work. How about that one? How about that one? Is that one working?
Okay, I can't hear Fish Nerd. Hang on one second. I'm gonna recheck my earbuds. Yep, hang on one second. I'll be right back. Fish Nerd, you handle the show.
I'll do my best. Okay. Sound looks like things are working. I'm having issues. Okay. Watching chat here. Have a audio check? Okay. Now I got things working again. Thank you, Juju. Now I was saying, yeah, I could do the never-ending tank. The big one downstairs is only 6 foot long. And up come the Super Reds. Oh, encourage me. Come on, encourage me. You back, Mouse?
I am back now. I can hear everything.
I checked my settings and it said my mic was being finicky and didn't want to work with the program.
Ah, okay. And I think my actual like my mic was working, but the your like the sound part wasn't. So yeah, that was interesting. I don't know how much of anything was heard. So you see, it's that kind of week. I'm just rolling
Yeah,
with it.
we got to roll with it. I mean, nobody's dying.
Exactly. Let's do
I like that.
that. Wondering if okay, I can do that, but it won't let me. Okay, that's solo, and then I can do that. We're just gonna leave it like that.
Yeah, we'll leave it like that.
That's good. I'll stop playing with the things.
No, we can play all we want. It's our stream. Now you see these little Cory cats coming up front.
Yes. Are
Those,
those the
those are
ones you were telling me about?
those are the stir-by. These guys made it through the entire fish room crash. I thought I had lost them, and as I start refilling this tank and starting to clean it out, getting ready for all these little angels, I see something swimming. What's going on? There's 5 of them in there.
Oh wow. How long have they
I
been in there?
They have been in there, I want to say 2 years
Since the crash?
since they were in there before the crash, lived through the crash, and are still thriving.
Oh wow.
I will never get rid of these guys.
I don't blame you because yeah, they lived through all that, and those are some sturdy
Yes.
fish right there.
Now, granted that this group of Sturbys was a group of, I want to say, 15, but these 5 have made it. Yeah, Juju, they probably will tell the tale. Things are good now. Boy, you should have been here a couple of months back.
Like it was crazy.
We had to eat Kevin.
Oh, well, they do what they gotta do.
Exactly. And now I'm looking at my picture going, yeah, maybe I should have cleaned the spots off of the back of the tank.
Hey,
Nah.
nah, it's good. It's what helped that tank keep going. Leave some of it there.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, yeah. So now I've just got to get all the little boy endlers out of my tank and get them ready to go in Mr. and Mrs. Whisker's tank for when the new inhabitants of this tank get here. We need to clip that. We really do need to clip that.
So the new
Oh, poor
inhabitants of this
Kevin.
tank are the ones that we had discussed elsewhere.
Yes. And the ones that Mr. Mousey doesn't know about.
And I'm not saying nothing.
He'll know about them when they get here, when it's not
Right.
100 degrees outside. I was hoping my
Ooh,
new
L1
albino friend.
134s. I like those. I lost
Ooh,
mine.
yeah. Hopefully, I'll have all the plecos in their proper homes come this week. Everyone will be where they need to be.
Get that new girlfriend in with Inspector. And
Hmm. Get them doing their thing because I think she is ready to go. We'll take a
she
look at
was
her.
very close when she came down to you.
Yeah, so she should be ready by now. And yeah, so got some more plants coming to replace the ones that magically walked away from my porch. Like, why couldn't my porch let go when that happened?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like of all the times I needed something to break, it didn't break when that happened. I even forgot about that. I was like, between everything else, it's like that seems small in comparison.
Mm,
He
I'm
he
still
ain't
working on it,
frosted.
Foxy.
We are trying to figure that out. Um, I'm gonna see what I can do. See if I can get up that way. I've never been to Wisconsin, so that would be a fun trip to take.
Yeah, it'd be a bit of a culture shock.
Yeah,
Come, come smell our dairy air.
I think one of the new shrimp is gonna swim by.
Which shrimp did you pick up?
I got just some neocaridina culls. Um,
Oh,
they're from Blue Dream Shrimp.
the
Um,
Blue Dream
just
Coals.
yeah. Um, the lady that I've gotten baby snails from before had them, and I wanted to see how they would do there in this tank. So, just got about 5 or 6 of them to put in here for now. And then, if they happen to take to this tank better than, the last tank I made, maybe get some more and get some actual like blue dream or, some other type shrimp and,
Right.
you know,
Cherries.
yeah, some cherries and let them go since I have all that aqua soil in here anyway already. Um, and of course, I finally see the new little albino in the tank, and she's hiding from everyone. So let's see if I can just slide this over and see if y'all can find her. She's a little one. She's just a baby.
She'll grow up with the other babies.
Hmm. Grew up with the other ones, and I can't tell if she's gonna be longfin or not.
Yeah, the little albinos in my tank, I got them as baby longfin, and for the longest time, it did not look like they were going to be longfin. But I'm seeing the one that's on camera now, looking fairly longfin.
Oh, there's the chase.
Yeah, yeah, the guy I got them from basically had them separated in pairs and trios, and yeah, the whole group got thrown together in this one tank.
Oh, now I see your little albino down there.
Yeah,
There it is. Oh,
yeah, starting to come up front.
it's like, oh, I'm not so shy of the camera anymore. Yeah, and I didn't. So for the longest time, I'm like calling my Pleco Inspector Pleco, not realizing there is actually an Inspector Pleco. Yeah, I was like, man, that had to be confusing people.
No, it's just the hardcore. Just the
It's
hardcore that knew about Inspector Plecos.
like that's not an inspector.
Yeah, 201, that's it. Not one that's made it through this season. Probably because I've been afraid to. I had hype and citrus problems. Couldn't feed them. Lost every last one.
Um, oh, so your group of angels is rowdy too.
Oh,
I've got a
all
couple that
angels are rowdy.
like there's one that just like runs everyone off. It's
Yep,
like no, just out of my area.
yep. And there are still just a few too many in this tank.
Juju wants to know about our dream tanks. I'll let you go first.
Oh. Well, it depends on which dream we're chasing. There's the 1,500 gallon tank that has, millions of little itty bitty fish in it. There's the beautifully aquascape planted tank with the discus. Yeah, I don't know if I could nail it down to just one.
Yeah, like I think if I was actually gonna like if I you know tank, I was gonna be able to like build like I could get everything I needed for it, get the actual tank I wanted for it. It would be like a river biome tank with like a bunch of
Oh,
like fish, and just set up like a river where like all the little fish are you know swimming around and one big happy ecosystem there.
yeah. Okay, Juju, lay in bed and think at night. Money, no object, and place and nothing stopping me. Yeah, it would be the 1,500 gallon tank with you know 2,000 rummy nose tetras and 600 cories and But honey, I know it'll never happen.
So okay, I just thought about one. The one where I get Juju's swimming pool full of fish.
There we go.
We make it a big pond and we get some plants in there and we have everything but an alligator gar in there because why would you want one?
They are neat fish. They, don't get me wrong. They are neat fish, but they're not my kind of fish.
And my
Actual Corys, actually, they'd probably be more Brocus than Corys.
so I'm in my the Facebook group for my local fish club and it's been a real great tool to have, except for when like the craziness comes out. And this one guy has been trying for like 2 weeks to get rid of alligator gar. And everyone's like, no. I was like, everyone's already told you, no, buddy, come on. But he keeps trying to get those gars.
Yes, Zen, you are correct. They've gotten rid of Brocus. Technical on a Saturday. No, don't need to be technical.
It's Saturday.
Hmm.
I finally caught up with the, the person I get my bloodworms from, and I've got an appointment to go pick those up. So I'm gonna start fattening the quarries up some more. I need to scoop that snail out of there as soon as I get done with the live stream since they're finally out and moving around. I was looking for them all day and they were all hidden until I threw the green beans in there and turned the camera and lights on.
Yeah,
They're like, "We're
that's
looking up."
usually the way it works.
It's like, oh, okay.
Oh no. Juju's got another one. If you can design a fish.
Fish trades are nefarious deals. I've traded plants. I've been in parking lots. It's been a whole thing.
I've met in back alleys to trade fish. I've done it. I've been to the seedy side of town to, you know, take a bag of angels or you know, pick up some Corys or vice versa.
That's where all the best fish trades are.
Yes and no. Yes, hon,
Fish
it is
trades.
a sickness. Which there is no cure.
Hey, you know what? It is better than some of the other things out there. We could
Right.
be,
Be spending all this money on hookers and blow.
or feed picks. There's that too. All the fish until you start getting fish in the mail, and then Juju's like, "Oh no, no fish for me." Hey, 3G.
Luigi, good to see you.
Now, Juju, if the one fish I am set on getting, even though I'm not ready for this fish yet, but I would totally do a tank and a setup for Scarlet Baddis. I don't know. I saw them, and now all I can think about is those little Scarlet Baddis. I
Oh,
just
they are
don't
beautiful.
have, yeah, I just don't have Scarlet Baddis money right now. Give me a couple of months, and then we'll go
Maybe
hunting
next
down
year.
Scarlet. Yeah, next year. Give me a year, and then we'll do the Scarlet Baddis. I'm
Hey,
still.
Flecko Belly, big
Oh,
old female,
yeah, it is.
just for
Look
Juju.
at
She says hi.
it's like, look at my belly. My babies are being awful shy. Well, they have green beans, so they're
Yeah.
not gonna
Well, I,
they're
I,
not
I
gonna
threw
try
her a bunch of
anything.
green beans too, but doesn't look like they lasted long. I'm looking at my stir by. It looks like I have almost all females left.
You're gonna have to find a couple of guys for them.
Have to rebuild the group, and I will eventually.
It's like, hey, I'm still here. It's like, make sure y'all are still watching. It's
Are you still here?
like I heard y'all like bellies. I have one. Whoa. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's like I'm really hoping this is just allergies and not gunk from the hospital. Ugh. The last place you want to end up on a Friday night in the middle of June is the freaking bar, especially in Georgia, because it was packed.
Itinus stir bys? Oh no. I've seen them. I don't know if I would mix them with these guys, but
Oh, so anyone else have any fun stories this week? Also, I would like to say it is June, and if you have a birthday in June coming up, or sometime soon,
I have to
just
remember
let us
that
know.
my sister's birthday is tomorrow.
My sister-in-law's birthday is coming up too in like a week, so yeah. It's like our birthdays start in June in the family and go through January. So it's like solid 6 months of birthdays. You know what's crazy? Out of all of the fish I got, especially from pet stores lately, the ones that like just kept going and going and going were the feeder fish.
Yeah, sometimes that's the way it is.
I'm just talking about pet store fish, not like other fish from like breeders or. the ones you sent or anything, but like out of because I got the some of the guppies from the fish store and none of them made it.
Right.
I got some Corys from the fish store. None of them made it. The beta, it didn't make it. Um, what else did I get from the fish store? I got something else from the fish store, and I can't remember what it was. I got the feeder minnows. Those lasted, the second longest.
Yeah.
So it's like if I need anything from the pet store, I'm just gonna go with the feeder.
Ah, there's your little albino pleco right up front.
Oh yeah, she is. There she is. Oh, it looks like it got like a reddish shrimp too. Like, can I get some of that green bean, please? And I think it was like maybe 6 or 9 she gave me
Of the which?
of the shrimp, the coals.
No. Yeah.
So
I don't know how much she gave you. I thought something
I
what I
yeah, I
give.
don't because she was gonna give me 15, and I was like, I don't think I want to put that many in the tank just yet.
Yeah, laser. The my channel's still blank. I haven't put anything out there.
Uh, I have not set them up yet. I am gonna work on that this week. I was gonna work on it last week. It just kind of got crazy. But I will get those set up this week, and I will get those links to you as soon as possible. Yeah, we're trying to get Fish Nerd to start doing some streaming.
And as soon as I get the tank that's sitting next to this one we're showing off tonight redone, I'll be more than ready. I'm sitting here, let's see, 3 fingers of water in the bottom yet. Has to be emptied, cleaned, scrubbed, and is going to be set up. I have a picked up a group of little Juliidochromis and a little group of Synodontis petricola, some little African fish.
I am gonna try to make the Saturday night stream a regular thing. I was doing Sundays and Wednesdays, but Sundays have kind of gotten a little hectic for me. So yes, I am gonna try to start streaming every Saturday at 8:30 Eastern and Wednesdays at 9. The Wednesdays are still a little iffy because we're trying to change an appointment that got put on Wednesday. So it may be like every other Wednesday for right now that I'm streaming, but definitely every Saturday.
Yeah. Try to
Sorry
get
about
back
that.
into a schedule.
Yeah, because my schedule got way thrown off track. My
I can't
kiddos,
imagine why.
gotta love your kids.
Yeah, gotta love
But
kids.
they have their driver's licenses now. Well, one of them does. The other one is still working on getting that. And so they can start doing their own driving around, and I don't have to do that for them anymore. So as soon as they're comfortable to be driving on their own, then I'll be back on my regular schedule. Because yeah, that'll work. That'll totally work. Thank you. I do appreciate that.
Yes, thank you, Zen.
And hopefully I can. start getting videos made. I am gonna when I reset my tanks, I am gonna try to video that. I tried to do it once before, and we had mishaps like left and right. One time we didn't even record it, so that was fun. We thought we had this whole like aquarium stand build recorded, and we had none of it. And then the next one we built, the camera was like at an angle, so all you could see was like part of the stand. It's like, wow, yeah, we're so great at this. But I actually have an actual camera now to be able to do that with like a viewfinder on it, and so yeah. Oh, baby Pleco. I think that's my long fin.
Baby
Yeah.
pleco belly. Yeah, that looks kind of long fin.
hmm
At least medium fin.
I think I have one medium fin and I have one long fin and then two shorts. And one of them is just ginormous. They were all born at the same time, but he is like he's a big guy.
Now
Out of the
you
four of
had
them,
two
he's the
batches in there.
yeah. So it could be that he's from the first one and these are the second ones.
Uh,
But getting it
I don't
together.
know anyone who's keeping Lucifinus. I wish I did.
Hey,
Uh,
squad, good to see ya. I'm waiting for some redfish to show up. Some of these babies should, when they get older, pop us out some red and purple ones. I'm hoping at least.
yeah, but no periwinkle.
Yeah, no periwinkle. Yeah,
And
man.
we looked for periwinkle guppies,
We did. We looked high, we looked low. We could not find periwinkle anything. Gigi just thumbed us down.
which we deserved.
We totally did. Because
We earned it.
Juju is not a fan
We
of the
love
periwinkle.
you.
And personally, I'm not either. Periwinkle is just not my color. But yeah, we did. Because we were gonna like surprise Juju with a whole bunch of periwinkle fish in the tank. And we couldn't find them. I am excited about the new group of fish though,
I am too.
because they don't come around that often.
Yeah,
And,
those are.
the seller is incredibly awesome about it and everything, and that's pretty cool. So once they get here, we'll have a whole backstory on these fish. They already have a story. I had a couple of their relatives, so the snails they are liking the new fish, but they're gonna get a new tank. We're gonna be redoing the snail tank. Oh, my Corys are getting kind of frisky in there.
Yeah,
They're,
looks like.
ooh, one minute they were all nice and calm, and the next minute they're going crazy.
Yep, there goes a
So we're
bale.
gonna try to keep just like a one of the 20 gallons just with the snails. And I do miss the parasnailing. And I am gonna get the snail keeping down. Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. I know where I went wrong now. So I'm gonna correct all those mistakes. And luckily I have a lot of nice broadleaf plants still in the other 20-gallon that they'll be able to, have nice parasnailing plants to
Yeah.
fall off of. So, you know, it's all part of the process of learning. Gotta make some mistakes.
So I should ask Mouse, how's that pogo stamen doing for you in the angel tank?
Um,
Is it
I I, I am gonna
growing
have
like a
to.
weed?
It is growing like a weed, and I tried to put it in the substrate, and they keep picking it out.
It's
I'm
where
like,
those
come on,
forceps
guys,
come
leave
in
it alone.
handy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to like get it like in there pretty good. So I think when I do the
Yeah.
water change over on that side of the room tomorrow, I'm gonna re-anchor the plants and try to, you know, keep the angels off of them. And I got some new clay pots to go in this tank. I'm gonna put a couple in this tank for the 30 plecos, like as a hide,
Yep.
and I got a couple to go in the angel tank for those plecos, and then like I got a whole like box full of clay pots last week, so I'm gonna use those for hides in the tanks until I can find better alternatives. But it'll work.
Oh yeah. Love clay pots. They make great hides. They make great caves.
Mhm.
Oh.
And they're right now they're fairly inexpensive. So, and I found
Yeah,
I
and
found someone who
in the
was
fall they
giving,
get less expensive.
and at the end of the season I should be able to even find some more. So I'm really excited about that. Oh, get the PC plugged in before it
We'll go
shuts
over.
off on me.
We'll show this side of the tank now.
Oh, what's over here?
My poor lonely little sword in the back corner.
My sword is about to be real unhappy with me when I unroot it tomorrow. I've kind of been putting it off, but it's time. It's time to do
Hmm.
it.
Yeah, just be careful and don't tear up all the roots. But I'm sure those roots go all the way all over the entire tank.
That's a lot of eggs. And I'm also worried about the crypts, the big crypts in the back. I noticed that one it shot one of its runners out going towards the front. So that thing is probably all over the tank at this point.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those Eustrianas, when they decide to become established, they are terrible. But they're big and beautiful.
They are so pretty. And I'm gonna put one in the angelfish tank.
Oh,
And I want to
definitely.
get one in the angelfish tank and one in this tank. And I'm gonna put one back in the 20 and one in the other 20 because I think I've got four of them now. At least four that I know are those. And I've
Not
got
bad.
like
I think I only sent you one, didn't I?
yes, you sent me a big one, a medium one, and a small one, and all of them have babies now.
Oh,
It's
Teresa,
okay,
don't worry.
Teresa. We're just hanging out. you know,
That's
just
part of the
silly
reason
and
for
nice.
the tanks.
Hmm. And so you can fall asleep watching them. I know I do a lot.
There were many a nights fell asleep down in the fish room.
There's my big guy in the back. He's like the biggest of the babies back there. Now he's hiding. He's like, "You saw me." There he is.
Yep.
He doesn't look so big because he's so far back there, but he is twice as big as all of the ones up in front. Easily twice as big.
Club, yes, there are too many angels in this bank. This is what happens when an angel breeder calls you up and says, I'm getting out of it. I'm shutting down all my tanks. I need you to take these guys.
So that's how I ended up with mine. Fish Nerd sent me
Yep.
a whole bunch of them.
And I have a love-hate relationship with angels. I love angels. They're some of my favorite fish, but wanting to spawn and breed them, I have gone through over 70 spawns of angelfish. I have raised out of those 70 spawns 18 fish. Now, mind you, each spawn is about, anywhere from 50 to 100 babies. Or I should say 50 to 300 babies.
Ah, well, we are pushing that hour mark, guys, and I am getting stuffier by the minute. So I am going to go ahead and wrap this up for the night, and we will be back hopefully. Let me check the schedule, but I will probably be back this Wednesday. I do believe this is the off
We're,
Wednesday. So I will be back
you're
with
planning on Wednesday.
planning on Wednesday, and I'll update in the community tab tomorrow once I find out. I just got to check with the kiddos. Um, Plus, considering the situation that happened Friday, they may be rescheduling that appointment if it is this week. So, but we'll be back to hopefully have some more progress on the changing of the tanks again. And yeah, so I will see y'all later. And thank
Yeah.
you, Fisher, for hanging out with me.
Hey, thanks for having me. It was fun. I get to play with some of my new toys.
And I'm gonna get out of here. Good night, y'all. I'll see y'all next time.
Good
Bye.
night, everyone. Sleep well.